In today's yoga practice, we will work on straight arm strength, upper body strength, and we will work on our hips. All you need is your mat. Let's begin. Let's begin in a seated position. Find a cross-legged seat, Sukhasana, or also called easy pose. I don't know what makes a pose easy. And then fold forward. Move your elbows towards the ground. Maybe use a block or just bend your arms, close your eyes. Take a few moments here. Give your hips some time to open up. Connect to your body, connect to your breath. Feel with every inhale how your lungs expand, how your back, your upper back is stretching a little bit more. It's always important to start nice and easy. There's nothing against a strong practice, but it's important to take some time to focus on the breath, scan your body, and then come to a place of stillness before we move and do anything. Slowly come back up, switch sides, cross the other shin in front, and then fold forward. Walk the hands, the fingertips forward. Pull your lower belly in. And focus on the breath. Nothing really to do here. There's nothing to pull or push. Release. Walk your hands back. Shake the legs out if you need to. And find boat pose. The shins are parallel to the ground. Either point your feet or flex them. I don't really care. Whatever is better for you. Whatever you're working on. Reach your arms forward. Pull the shoulders back. Lengthen out to the spine. If this is at any point too much for your back, feel free to set the heels down. Just like this. But try to stay lifted. Let's activate our abs a little bit because we use that part of our body, our core, so much for stability. Bring your fingertips together, rotate to your right. The hands are almost touching the ground. Keep the spine nice and long. And over to the left. Over to the right. Now the hands are on the same height as the knees. Over to the left. Over to the right, maybe now with the hands on the same height as your head. Over to the left. And let's reverse it. Top right, middle left, middle right, bottom left, and bottom right. Back to boat pose. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, lower down to half boat. Straighten the legs forward, let your heels hover. Keep the feet flexed or pointed. And lift your shoulder blades up off the ground. If you want more, reach your arms up and over your head. That's pretty much your handstand. Maybe you start to shake. I'm shaking too. It's good, it means that you're working. And reach your arms forward, come back up to boat. Cross your ankles, roll over your knees. Find tabletop. Come onto all fours. The shoulders are right above the wrists, the hips above the knees. Stay on your toes and send the hips back. Stretch out the feet. Keep your arms straight, spread your fingers a little bit wider than normal. Press into the inside of your hands and then look between the thumbs, move forward, shift forward as far as you can, stretch out your wrists, move it back, hips to the heels. Move forward and back, forward and back. One more time, forward. Now keep the fingertips on the ground, keep pushing the ground away and lift your palms up. And lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower. A couple more, speed it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back down. The fingertips are pointing towards the knees, send the hips back, keep the arms straight. Stretch out your feet again and your forearms, your palms. You might feel this in your wrists. If you have taken my classes before, those wrist warm-ups are nothing new for you because I always start every class with them. I think it's so important to work on the wrists and keep them healthy. Move forward back to tabletop. This time untuck your toes. Push into your palms, push the ground away. On your inhale, arch your back, look forward. Cow pose. Stay there for a little bit. Keep breathing. Find more arch in your back. Keep pushing the ground away. Send the hips back and up. When you're ready, start to round your back for cat pose. Push the ground away. Press into the inside of your hands. Pull your lower belly in. Round your back. Push to the ground as much as you can. Maybe tuck your chin to the chest even more and then lift your knees up. Just an inch or two above the ground. Keep pushing into the mat with your hands, into the inside of your hands. Keep the breath nice and soft. And all of a sudden we are in the middle of our practice. Can you soften your breath down even more? Slowly start to straighten your legs for modified plank and then move the hips up and back, nice and slow. Stay on the tops of your feet to stretch them out. This is uncomfortable for you, of course, come onto your toes already. Otherwise, stay here and then switch onto the feet, the toes. Send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Bend your knees, move around if you need to. Hide your heels behind your ankles. Move your chest towards the thighs. Move your heels towards the ground, but they don't have to touch. Just move them towards the mat. On your next breath in, reach your right leg up and back, three-legged dog. Keep moving the chest towards your left thigh. Keep pushing the ground away. Flex your right foot and lift your right leg up even higher. Now shift forward, the shoulders over the wrists, one-legged plank. Keep pushing the ground away. Lower the right hip down so it's on the same height as the left. And move the right leg back up for one-legged downward dog, three-legged dog. One more time forward. Hold it there. Then right knee to the nose. Round your back. With control, the right foot between the hands. Pyramid pose, straighten both legs. Send the hips back. The left heel goes down to the ground. Take a deep breath and lengthen out to the spine. Exhale, fold forward and down. If you want, move around, walk your hands to the right and to the left. Back to center, rebend the right knee, move forward, warrior 3. The hands to the heart. Lower the left hip down so it's on the same height as the right. Lift your left leg up higher and bring your upper body parallel to the ground. Great entry here for handstands. If you want, we're here for 3 or so more breaths. Slowly release. Over 3. Rebend the right knee, step your left foot back, left heel down, reach your left arm forward, warrior 2. Open the arms up, find your stance. Look down to your right big toe. Make sure you can see the right big toe inside the right knee. You want to avoid that the right knee is going too far to the left or too far to the right. Press into the outer edge of your left foot and soften your shoulders down away from the ears. On your next exhale, spider lunge to your left. Bend your left knee, straighten the right. Maybe this high variation of a spider lunge. Maybe you go a little bit deeper, the left heel lifts up, or all the way down. Look to the front of the mat, move in that direction, move forward with both hands inside the right foot. Heel toe the right foot to the right, the third lunge. Lower your left, lower your hips down. Move around. Now look down to your right foot, make sure the right toes are pointing in the same direction as the thigh, so that the right knee feels safe. Move your left hand a little bit more to the left. Reach your right arm forward. Lean forward, come high onto your left toes, step the left leg through. Hold it there for a moment, and then step it back. Step it through, and back. One more. And back, maybe hold. Land the left foot. Heel to the right foot to the center. Spider lunge to your left. And then move forward, warrior 2. And find your stance, find your pose, find your warrior 2. And connect to your breath. Reach through your fingertips to the front and back of the room. Look over the right middle finger or close your eyes. On your next inhale, reverse, reach your right arm up and back. Keep that breath going, find more length in your right side body. Straighten the right leg, keep reaching with the right hand. Then rebend the right knee again, extended side angle, but this time the right arm is not touching your thigh. Imagine you have a big steering wheel in your hands and you're just rotating it. So the right hand is reaching to the left hand is reaching up towards the ceiling in front of you. Inhale back to warrior 2. Cartwheel hands down to the ground. One-legged plank, step the right foot back. Hold it there, find your breath, find the pose. Now come to the outer edge of the left foot. The right leg maybe stays lifted for a side plank. Press into your left palm, move the right hip forward. Bring the right foot down to the left. Reach your right arm up and over your head, and then come onto your toes for one-handed plank. Hold it there 3 breaths. Plank pose. Clean it up. Let's do 1 push-up. Chaturanga. Plank. And then lower all the way down to the ground. Untuck your toes, lift your chest up. Reach your arms back with the palms facing upwards towards the ceiling. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, engage your glutes, lift the chest up even higher. And release. Hands underneath your shoulders, come onto your toes. Lift your knees up, lift your hips up, And then press up. Plank pose, downward dog. Take a deep breath into the nose, fill the lungs all the way up. Open mouth, let it go. 2 more on your own. On your next inhale, reach your left leg up and back, 3-legged dog. Keep pushing the ground away. Shift forward, 1-legged plank, shoulders over the wrists. Lower the left hip down. Keep pushing into your hands. Send the left leg up and back, 3-legged dog. And move it forward one more time. It's all about moving slowly with control. Left knee to the nose, round your back. Flex your left foot between the hands. Pyramid pose, straighten both legs. Inhale, lengthen out through the spine. Exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale, lengthen. On your exhale, fold. Maybe start to explore your own body through this pose. Rebend the right knee, shift forward, warrior 3. Right leg lifts up, hands to the heart. Soften your right hip down. Maybe come up into a handstand. We're here for 3 breaths. Slowly release. Step the right foot back. Warrior 2. Reach your right arm forward and come up. Find your stance first with the left knee, the left big toe. Always make sure that left knee is safe. Remember my first Warrior 2, my first yoga class, the instructor always said, relax your shoulders, soften your shoulders. And I always thought, how can I relax my shoulders when I have my arms lifted? But what you really wanted to say is soften your shoulders down, away from the ears. So not like this, soften down. Spider lunge to your right. Bend your right knee, straighten the left. Whatever variation works for you, whatever is okay for your ankles especially and for your hips. Move forward, lizard lunge. Hands inside the left foot, heel toe the left foot to the left. Lower the hips down. Move around. So make sure the left knee is safe, the left toe is pointing in the same direction as the left thigh. Reach your left arm forward, lean forward, step the right leg through, hold it there, keep the right arm straight and back, nice and slow. Move forward, step it through and back. One more time, last one. Maybe touch the right toes, step it back, hold and land. Heel toe the left foot to the middle. Warrior 2, a spider lunge first, and then Warrior 2. Maybe close your eyes, look over your left middle finger, keep your eyes closed. Soften your shoulders down, away from the ears. On your inhale, reverse, reach your left arm up and back. Take a few deep breaths, really find that length in your left side body. Straighten your left leg, maybe you can lengthen even more. Rebend the left knee, extended side angle. Hold that steering wheel and rotate to your left. Back to warrior 2. And cartwheel the hands down. One-legged plank. Step the left foot back. Hold it there, find that pose first. That's really the foundation of what's coming next. Feel free to stay there or set the left foot down for regular plank pose, or set the knees down. Come onto the knife edge of the right foot. Left leg maybe stays lifted. Reach your left arm up. Side plank variation. Bring the left foot down, reach your left arm up and over your head. Come onto your toes for one-handed plank. Reach the left arm forward, press into your right palm. 3 breaths. Release, hand down, plank pose. 1 push-up, chaturanga, plank. Set the knees down, the elbows down, move forward, upward dog. Straighten the arms, engage your glutes as much as you can. Pull the shoulders back, move the chest forward. Let's take 1 more deep breath in. On your exhale, downward dog, nice and slow. Send the hips up and back. Stretch out the feet, the toes. Come onto your toes, downward dog. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Open mouth, let it go. 2 more on your own. Feel free to set the knees down for child's pose. Or do some handstands. Or whatever it is. We will all meet in a yogi squat with the feet outside the hands, so you can step or float or handstand, whatever it is, find your way into it. Yogi squat. This is too much for you. You can always sit on a block or maybe on 2 blocks. Try to bring your palms together, your triceps inside your thighs, and gently press your legs apart. Little wrist release here. Start to roll out. Come onto the backs of your hands. Roll them around. Palms touch. Backs of the hands. Just roll around here in circles. Slowly sit down onto your butt. Bring the feet together for butterfly pose. Keep the spine nice and long. Open the knees up to the sides. Maybe grab your feet, your toes. Lengthen up through the spine. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward and down. Here for a little bit, maybe a minute or so. So give yourself time to settle into the pose. avoid getting somewhere or having that mentality of you need to get deeper, you need to go deeper into the pose. That really doesn't help. You only risk an injury. So it's important to listen to this, listen to your body, listen to how you're feeling today, and also let go of expectations of your practice. Oftentimes I have it in my mind that I want to go do a very strong practice today and do lots of drills and practice for 2 hours or however long. Then I step on my mat and I notice, oh, actually something very gentle today feels a lot better. So I change my plans and I do something gentle. And some days it's the opposite. So whatever the day brings, whatever your body has for you today, just accept it and don't fight it. The body is so intelligent, it usually knows what's good for you. Just start to listen. Maybe round your back even more. Instead of having it straight, get more of a stretch in your upper back and lower back. Slowly release. Sit back upright, bring your knees together, use your hands for support, shake them out. And keep the feet on the ground. Bring the feet a little bit wider apart than the hips or as wide as your mat. And rotate your knees to the right side. And then maybe come up. Move the hips forward. Slowly lower down. Back to center. Over to the left, the knees down. Without using the hands, come up. Lower down. Let's do one more each side. On the left. Back to center. Slowly come onto your back. Take your time to get there. It might take 1 breath. It might take 5. You will all meet in happy baby. Come all the way down. Grab the outer edges of your feet. Move your knees towards your armpits. Try to keep the lower back and your shoulders on the ground. Either stay here, close your eyes, just keep the breath nice and soft. Or start to straighten one leg. And then the other. Maybe both. Maybe bring both over your head for plow. Release, hug your knees into the chest, give yourself a big hug, be proud of everything that you have done in this practice. Thank yourself for investing in yourself and for taking the time